Happy Saturday, Snohomish County. It's me, your SnoCo gal, and
me, SnoCo kid,
here with the weekly Slice of SnoCo video. This is episode 10. We are coming for you outdoors, yes, even though it's kind of yucky out. This week's been a bit of whiplash with weather, right? It was super hot, and then I worked hard all week so I could take today off so we can go take pictures of mountains and stuff, and then guess what? What is it outside? Cloudy and yucky. Once again, welcome to Washington, folks. It's definitely warming up though, so it's time to get outdoors and start doing things like gardening and going out on adventures. Our hiking season's going to start in a few weeks. Is there anything you're looking forward to? Any hikes that you want to do that we haven't done or that you want to do again? We're going to do the mine trail again. That one's fun. Do you want to do Monte Cristo again? No. That was a bit long.
Yeah, super long.
Do you want to do Wallace Falls again?
Sure.
That one was a big, that's not so long, but that's...
A lot of turns.
A lot of turns and pretty
Obstacles.
Steep going up towards the end, right? I didn't quite make it that far in the last one. I think I only hit the lower falls and then I was done. So that's definitely on our list of things to finish because I would like to reach the top one day, someday, maybe this summer, maybe next. It's also a few weeks away from, guess what, drum roll, the Mountain Loop Highway opening, right?
Yeah.
In between Darrington and Granite Falls, that's our favorite place. Usually we'll be there almost every week. I don't think that's going to happen because we've been super busy lately. We haven't even been to Darrington in how long? Oh gosh, it's been more than a month. Maybe more than 2. I don't know. We're usually there all the time, but we've been super busy lately. So we're going to be looking forward to it being summer months and hopefully getting organized work-wise so that we can get out there and do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to seeing again on the Mountain Loop Highway? Camping.
Camping.
Definitely camping. The waterfalls.
Waterfalls, rivers, rocks,
river,
trees.
Rocks, trees. Green stuff, basically, right?
Grass.
Just green and blue stuff.
Anything.
Earthy, green
Flowers.
stuff. Anything with flowers. Okay, so how about we get into the week? What do you think? You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, our first share of the week was me taking back my kitchen. Well, part of it anyway, right? From your brothers and your dad and all of that. So I decided to go in and organize all my baking and cooking stuff and kind of all the things the kids like to lose. My measuring spoons, my measuring cups especially. And took over what's called the peninsula in our kitchen. And why is it called a peninsula? Do you remember why? What's the difference between a peninsula and an island? Geography lesson here, folks. An island has water on all sides.
And a
Peninsula has water on what?
3
sides. Our peninsula is touching a wall on one side. That's why it's a peninsula, not an island. So we did a lot of putting away all the baking sheets and all that and kind of using some old cool stuff. So we turned some old door handles with the I don't know what those are called, the face plates for them. Some antique ones of those into towel holders, and I had some old rusty springs that I used to hold the pot holders on, which is kind of a cool trick because it keeps people from wanting to touch them because I wrapped them in a couple springs in, and it takes too much work to get them on and off, and they're a little bit too impatient, right? Is there anything cool that you like about it?
How you organize the pans, all the spoons, I guess.
The spoons and the pots and pans and the utensils. Why do you like it like that?
Because it looks nice.
It looks nice. It's easy to find things, right? That's one of the best reasons to get more organized. How are we doing on that? It's a few weeks in, right? There's some stuff slowly creeping back onto the top of the counter, which I'm gonna have to deal with. And I seem to have noticed some of my nice pretty knives that are going to be used for some of our upcoming cooking videos. Those are mysteriously missing, so I'm going to have to talk with some people about they're not following the no kids allowed and the no touching or borrowing rules on my little painted sign that I made, are they? Not very well. Here's some photos from the kitchen and some info about some of the things that are in there and where I found them.
Anything.
What? Don't
Don't
ask you
ask me
any
anything.
questions. Why not?
Because I don't want you to tell me questions. What's that thing?
You just asked me a question.
You didn't say
Oh.
to ask.
Oh, okay.
you
I'm not allowed to
question.
ask her questions, but she's allowed to ask me questions that are in
Yeah.
the feature for the week was about singer Michelle Bernath of SnoCo, who has an amazing voice. Some of you probably know her from our summer event where she sang literally all day. I don't even know how that was possible. That's crazy. She also sings the anthem for a lot of things, like out of the Evergreen Speedway for the races, for the Aqua Sox before games, and various other sports and other things. She's our anthem queen in Snohomish County. She took a little bit of a break for a while because she had some things to deal with, a little bit of heartbreak, which was inside of our feature of her this week. But she's on the way back, so we'll be seeing her very soon. She will be appearing May 20th, Sunday, I hope I got that date right, at the Vintage and Made Fair in Arlington, downtown Arlington at Legion Park. And we will have a booth there as well, so you'll be seeing us. Hopefully you come out to see us and to hear her sing. I'm excited to hear her sing again because it's been since last summer since I've heard her. Most of her gigs are a little too late at night, and me, the mom, can't go out that late. It's not because I'm old and go to bed early. I definitely stay up late working. It's not that. It's all these darn kids in my house, right? You make it so I can't go anywhere. I can't take you to a bar, that's for sure.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Should I not ask you a question about Michelle then? We've gotten to eat breakfast with her twice now, right?
Mhm.
She's pretty cool and fun to hang out with.
Mhm.
What's her favorite color?
Purple.
Oh my gosh, she actually got an answer to a question right. Also this week, I included a preview of our upcoming special publication that's called Burgers, Slices, and Quick Bites. It is a guide to all things local fast food, which are much better tasting, healthier, and all kinds of things better for you. They're delicious, right? We love us some local fast food.
Mhm.
So things that include in that, obviously burgers, pizza, sandwiches. There's a few, I want to say hot dogs, but that's not the correct word to use. Type places. Sandwiches, gyros. I've never had a gyro. I'm going to have it while we're finishing working on one of those. Because it will be a chicken, yes,
Grilled
grilled
cheese.
cheese.
Mac and cheese.
There's lots of things that could be included in that
Pasta.
category. I don't know if a lot of fast food places
No,
have
mac
pasta.
and cheese.
Maybe, we'll see.
Mac and cheese, grilled cheese. That's
So the guide will be about 60 pages in length. It will have features as well as a directory of all the local places to eat that are the best based on local reviews and my own experiences and what I've heard from all of you guys. There will also be some recipes in there on how to make some of the goodies that you find at those spots at home.
home.
And other than that, this week, another drum roll, did the May preview. Do you know what our May issue is all about?
Growing.
Green, going
Oh.
green. Growing
I
is a
was
part of it, yes.
close,
She was
close.
close. Growing is part of it. There will be lots of cool features in there, including, if I can get this guy out of here. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. I'm not going to show you what. A feature on glass drinking straws of Granite Falls. This is a great way to help reduce single-use plastics. They have them in all kinds of sizes and use them as an alternative to straws when you go to restaurants and things like that. And you can get cases like you saw there, and they come with a little cleaning brush. So these are pretty cool. So stay tuned for that feature. That one's going to be super awesome. There will also be features on Delaterra. I'm going there on on Monday for a cooking class on sauce. So yeah, they're coming in right at the deadline for us getting the age of this shoe out. So we'll be talking about their cooking classes, which are farm to table style. I don't know if you're going to get to go to that. I haven't decided whether I'm going to allow you to come to that or not. Also included is Naked Butters and Bars of Lake Stevens, who makes bath and beauty products. She lives right here in Lake Stevens with us. And you know her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She works at your school, doesn't she? She's the nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's a nurse, so she knows what she's doing when it comes to bath and body products, I'm sure. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You like her. We got to hang out with her, right? At Escape Scene?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Funny.
She's funny, huh? She helped you figure some puzzles out.
And I pulled out a drawer.
She pulled out a drawer and cheated. She cheated at Escape Scene. But to be fair, the drawer she pulled out, the lock on it was actually broken. So she cheated in a good way, because if she hadn't cheated, we would have been really out of luck. And we wouldn't have gotten anywhere in that game. And then what other things are in the preview? Well, Vintage and Rust out in Monroe, who does furniture. They have furniture and all kinds of other things there. And our special feature will include some community resources for gardening, so either in community gardens or in your own backyard, which we're doing a bit of. See, it's behind us. Sorry about the tarp, folks. It's going to be covered in wood chips. We have a few things left to do. I'm coming in a little close to the deadline on that as well, right? I'm going to go get wood chips today, other than it's starting to rain. It's raining. Again, welcome to Washington.
When it was just 80
So we got some wood chips that need to go in over our tarp, but we've got a raised bed in, which I'll show you in a second. We've got some old wash bins back here that have some plants already growing in them, including a lemon tree, a blackberry bush, some strawberries, and over behind her is quite a few herbs that we got going in some old antique pails, which is pretty cool. And the cool thing about my herbs that I like is this is a garden we were trying to start as of last summer, and all we did was lay it out flat and get wood, and that's about as far as we got last summer. So we are doing much better this time around. So one of the things I was looking forward to is something I got last summer, which is these cool little markers for the herbs that are made by Celtic Craze, which is featured in Artisans Mercantile in Snohomish, is where you can get things like this. She has all kinds of goodies for like your kitchen and boxes that all have wood burning into them, which is super cool. I love these. You like these?
Mm-hmm.
The basil. The basil's not in the ground yet because I have seeds for it and it hasn't gotten in the pail. Dirt is another thing I need to go and get today. Yay.
But it's raining.
What else do we have that's new? Over there. The bees.
Over there.
We have mason bees. The first one hatched pretty quickly. I think I'm gonna have to take the rest of them inside though, because it's a little cold in there. They're a little bit slower to hatch, but we're expecting them hopefully in the next couple days, if not in the next week. And they will be doing all kinds of goodness at pollinating our plants and taking care of them, and not stinging me, thankfully. That's why we have mason bees instead of honeybees, because I'm a wee bit allergic. Do not want to get stung this summer while we're out here working on the garden. What kind of things are we going in the garden?
Radishes, potatoes, onions.
Carrots?
Yeah,
What's right here?
parsnip.
Parsnips. And you may not realize it, but a lot of those ingredients she just said, those are the things that are in our raised bed. Those are all things that go into my Farm Fresh skillet breakfast, aren't they?
Nom nom nom.
The most delicious breakfast you'll ever have. And guess what? Since we're pretty much already doing the preview section, we'll just go into that. So the May issue, if you are lucky enough to get your hands on a print or electronic copy, are going to have some exclusive sections in it that are not going to be available online. And one of those sections will include the recipe for that skillet and a link to the video to be able to watch me making it. Maybe you helping me. We'll see. Actually, you're not going to be here tomorrow, so it'll be me making it. We'll see. And some other cool things on that would be a DIY something for your hair. I'm not going to tell you what it is, that uses local beer. Yeah, I'm going to put local beer in my hair. You're going to have to get a copy of the magazine to be able to find out.
I know that. I know that.
No, shh, you're not allowed to tell. So you're gonna have to check in for that, and there's a few other things that'll be exclusive, including we're bringing back our meetups. We haven't done those in a long time, and people loved them, but they are going to be exclusive to the magazine. So again, to get a ticket, you have to be able to have the magazine to get the link. Uh-oh, you guys are going to have to get out there and get it. Well, we pretty much did our preview. Kind of a 2-in-1 for that last section there. But other than that, I think it's really starting to rain now. So go get some dirt and some wood chips so I can finish planning and get these pictures taken and warm our bees up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy weekend. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye. See you next week.